Rich people pay more taxes? What's going on? Imagine your class decides that the kids with the most snacks should share more with everyone else. That's a bit like what some governments are trying to do right now, but with money instead of snacks. In the US, some cities and states want to charge very wealthy people, like billionaires, extra taxes. New York's mayor wants people who earn over $1 million a year to pay an extra 2% tax to the city. California might ask its billionaires to give up 5% of their total wealth in one go. Countries in Europe are thinking about similar ideas. A tax is money that people and businesses pay to the government. The government uses that money to build roads, run schools, pay doctors, and help people who don't have much money. Why do governments want more money from the rich? Governments around the world are short on cash right now. They owe a lot of money from the past. They need to take care of more elderly people, and they need to spend more things on, like, national defense. But raising taxes for everyone is very unpopular. People are already worried about prices being too high, so some politicians say, let's just ask the richest people to pay more. It sounds fair at first. After all, if someone has billions of dollars, surely they can afford it. But here's the tricky part. The magazine, The Economist, looked closely at this idea and found some big problems with it. Problem 1, it doesn't actually raise that much money. Even if you tax billionaires heavily, there just aren't enough of them. California's big billionaire tax would only bring about 2% of what the whole state earns in a year. New York's plan? Only about 0.25%. To fund schools, hospitals, and roads for millions of people, you need a lot more than that. Problem 2, it might hurt the economy. When taxes get very high, some people stop taking risks to start new businesses or invent new things. Research shows that when taxes go up even a little, fewer people apply for patents, official permission to own a new invention. New inventions create jobs and make life better for everyone, so losing them is a real cost. Problem 3. The rich already pay a lot. In America, the wealthiest 1% of people earn about 1/5 of all the money in the country, but they pay almost 1/3 of all federal taxes. The Economist argues that the system is actually more fair than many people think. So, what should happen? The Economist thinks that instead of always asking the rich people to pay more, governments should close loopholes or sneaky tricks that let some billionaires avoid paying taxes they're supposed to pay. For example, some very wealthy people borrow money against their investments instead of selling them, which means they never pay tax on those gains. Closing tricks like that would be fairer. The magazine also thinks that it's healthier for everyone, not just the rich, to pay some tax. When ordinary people pay taxes too, they pay closer attention to how the government spends money, and they push back if it's being wasted.